made easy by our team of training and development. That is Mr. Tubagus Albana. Uh, why don't we say hi to Mr. Alba? How are you, Mr. Alba?
Hello, 안녕하세요. I'm
Thank
very
you, Sim.
good. Thank you so much. How about you, Fico?
I am very good as well, Mr. Alba. Thank you so much. And how is everyone doing in this Zoom call? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all excited to learn about this week material that is will be presented by Mr. Alba. Maybe you will give us the brief of the material, Mr. Alba, before we get into the main
Yes,
session.
of course. Thank you so much, Fico, for opening these sessions. It's where we are on Saturday again, and then we have a pre-orientation sessions about Korea Youth Summits. And as Fico asked you guys, how are you today? You may type down below in the chat box, how are you? And then how's the weather over there? Like here in Indonesia, it's quite hot as always because it's tropical country. Well, since we are talking about culture, we also want to know like how about your situation in your country, about the weather, and then maybe you have something interesting that you want to share below in the chat box, and then let us know where you come from, right? So today it's a really, really important pre-orientation since we are getting closer, right, to Korea Youth Summit 2025. It's not more than like 1 month. We will meet together in Korea, Seoul, South Korea. And in these sessions, we will discussing about the method that we will use for a group discussion, and then also some a little important informations. After that, we will have a breakout room to meet your mentor and also your group member. So please stay tuned in these sessions till the end, and I hope you enjoy today's sessions, guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you for the brief information about this week material for pre-orientation coordinated summit, everyone. I hope you're all gonna write it down because this is gonna be very important because when you're in Korea, this is the group you'll be grouping with and probably gonna spend the next three days, right, Mr. Alba, in the Korea.
Right.
So it is very, very important. You should write it down or keep it in the notes somewhere because on the D-Day it is very, very important. Or maybe you can just have a small talk with your group as well. That is very, very good because that's a head start uh, before everyone else. So without further ado, maybe Mr. Alba, you will take the floor with this one. Go ahead. The
Right.
time is
Okay.
yours.
Thank you so much. So today's sessions, I just want to make it as interactive as it can, guys. So I don't want to talk a lot, right? We can go to the next slide. Yeah, here. So I put my pictures, and also if you look to the left side, it say like it's me, but back behind it there is some other words that's also explaining about me, right? So when I say like it's me, who I am, right? I am kind of polyglot because at this point I speak four languages, and five is on the progress. And then also maybe also there's someone from I think Jewel. I know that you are originally from Pakistan, but you are in Thailand, right? So I'm learning Thai language. So maybe if you speak Thai, you can type down below on the chat box, and then I hope we can see each other in Seoul, South Korea for Korea Youth Summit. So yeah, I mentioned that I am a polyglot. My MBTI, if you like interested with Korean culture. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Jewel is from Bangladesh. Sorry, from Miss. I don't remember your origin. So you are from Bangladesh, but I think that you currently in Thailand, right, Jewel? So thank you so much for confirm. That's yeah, สวัสดี ครับ. And also like my MBTI is ANFP, so which is mean like yeah, which is like I'm an extrovert. So if you are interested with the Korean cultures currently in South Korea, MBTI it's such how can I say like important thing to know. I don't know, but they always asking my MBTI. Maybe You also can check your, actually, like MBTI is a personalities test, so you can also learn about your personality. It might be true, but some, maybe like some points also it's not really correct about it. But hey, just like to learn about your personality with the test that's already like taken by so many people, you can try it, right? And then also, I said like I'm 26 years old, and I'm also a dancer, and I like to do yoga, and then also I'm a mentor. At this point, I'm also want to ask you, how about you? So maybe like you can type one words on the comment below, like what is describing yourself, right? You can type down below. Why I ask these questions? Because the answer is in the next questions and the next slide. Right. So in this program, we will use persona discussions method to find your group's problem, your group's project, your group's how can I say, like solutions. We're using like persona discussion. What is persona discussions method, right? Because it's a group discussion strategy where each participant adopts and impersonates a specific stakeholder persona related to a real world problem. Participants are required to discuss, argue, and express ideas based on the assigned stakeholder perspective, not from their personal views. At the end of the discussions, after understanding the different perspective, participants will step back into their real youth identity and build a collective solutions based on a guiding questions using the perspective of youth leaderships. So this is the method that we will use to design your projects. And next slide, please. So here's the timelines, time management that you will use. Don't worry, guys. This slide is will be shared. I think like it's already shared to you. You can like reach to this slide later on after the sessions. Here's the first step that you're gonna do, right? Persona setup. You have like to introduce the personas and the problem to be discussed. But I mean, like, I for the simple like example was like in the first slide, I said that like my background, right, like my age, my profession, and then also maybe like my hobby, and even like how could I say, like my interests. You can put it also as a persona, and then like you can find the persona based on it. And then after that you have to like discussion prompts. You have like to engage the other members to play in a role, and then discuss and then like play role play, like discussions based on their persona. As I mentioned, if you are an entrepreneur, you are a cultural artist, you will discuss the problem based on the personas. And then the third, you will have to reflect and also build a solutions, find the solutions, right? Which is mean like reflects on the discussions and collaboratively brainstorming the solution. Of course, each of you have a different, how could I say, like different backgrounds, different ideas, different, how could I say, solution. You have to brainstorming all the solutions as if they are, as you are like already youth leaders, like responsible like for the problem, and then you have to solving together as in the group. Next, you have to create some presentations that will be presented on the program day 3 in Seoul, South Korea, in the Korean Youth Summit 2025. With this time, in this time till the day, you will have mentoring sessions and pre-orientation sessions every Saturday to talk about the progress of your project, cultural project. Okay, next. Okay, here are the components of PowerPoint presentation that you will create. The first slide, it could be like a project title, or and then also like summary, which mean like the topic that you choose, the subtopic that you choose with the group. And also in this case, you will put group name and also group number, right? Let's say like you are a group 1 or group 2, and then like your group members name, you can put it on the first slide. Second, you will talk about the problem statement, like what is the real problem, like in the real world problem, and that really align with your persona, I mean. And then also how it's impact you, how's the problem impacts the impacts yourself, or like your groups in this case, right? You can put it like a 2 or 3 bullet points about the problem statement. Don't put it too much, and also like just then don't put it like too small, so because you have to make sure the impacts is really relates to you guys and also to other youths in the world. Next, we have persona involved, which is like I said, you can briefly introduce your personas and your group personas in the slide, and then also you will put some. The next is like key insight, right? So you will put like main points that make like main points, or I would say like differences from the discussion. So like you will obviously there's a lot of program that already happens in this world, but please make sure that your program also have your own originality based on the discussions with the other members, and then put it the differences or maybe like main points that you have into the slides. Next, we have proposed solutions. So after we are discussing about the your own personas and then the problems, here you have to put the solutions that you want to share to the other youths, in this case, the other participant of Korean Youth Summit, Korea Youth Summit 2024, 25. That's but make sure that the solutions it's for youth point of view, right? So like the solution it's for next generation, I would say, because like in this program we were focusing on to cultural synergy and then like cultural heritage, right? We will trying to find a solutions to and then like make that solution in the point of view of the youth or the next generations. And at the end, you will have to put the strong closing statement, which is like it could be like motivational, and then also like memorable for you to share with them, and then for the viewers will remember the presentations. Yep. Next. Okay, here's my tips for writing a presentation and presentations, right? You like for the writing itself, you have to focus on the structure that before I said to like the previous slide. There is structure of it, and then you can how could I say stuck to the structure. Make sure the point is clear also. Like here, I mentioned you have to be clear and concise. So in the presentations, you don't want to put a lot of sentences, a lot of paragraph, but make sure that the point on the slide you make is clear and concise. And people like to hear some story. So make sure that that you put maybe in this point your own story, or maybe your other members' story. Like we say, personas, that they have the different personas, they have different stories. That maybe the stories it's how could I say, the main idea, how the program, how the project, your groups is happening, your idea is happening. And then after telling a story, make sure that it also really show the impact, not only for your group, also for the other youths around the world. Maybe for now, it's only people around your environment, Okay, and also the last one was uh, after you create the presentations, after you create your PowerPoint, please make sure that you are also practice how to deliver it. Are you gonna, like some in the previous program, there are people that's in that's also that they are group. They make some a little bit of a show or like dramas or uh, but it the dramas or like the show that they show in the program, it's aligned with the project that they make. Or like in this point, if you have something that's you want to show during the presentations, make sure to practice it carefully. And don't forget, yeah, to of course, if you, well, maybe some of you English is your second language, make sure that your English you can delivery the presentations in English perfectly. But don't worry if you are done, you're not speak English fluently, because in every Saturday till the day of Korea Youth Summit 2025, we will have pre-orientation session every Saturday, and after that you will have a breakout room, and then sharing and also discuss together with your mentor. So don't worry about it. Just please be brave. Don't be ashamed. Just tell about your problem, and then maybe your mentor will help you to solve the problem. In this case, maybe you are a little bit shy when you are speaking English, but you can also practice together. And I think that's the point. You have to deliver it clearly, and then the jury and also the viewer would understand your missions in the program. Next. Okay, before we jump to the breakout room after this, we will I will share some little important information here. If you let me see. Okay, this is so important. If you arrive, if you arrive, I think like before you arrive to South Korea, you have to fill out the a arrival card. I put the link actually on the slide. Maybe next you can reach it out, or maybe my team can share the link on the comments below. Next. But here is the point, right? Why at least 3 days before your arrival to South Korea, you have to fill it. You have to fill the arrival card. So who needs to submit? All the foreign nationals entering Korea, of course. You can submit up to 3 days before your arrival, that like it said. And how do you submit? And so actually, like, you can scan QR code here, and also you can click the link that's my team share on the comments below. Yeah, that is the information that I want to share. And next slide is about breakout room. Okay, so after this, we will have a discussions with our mentors, which is the SDG. Here's I want you to do first. Please choose the SDGs that or team that you want to be in. Right, you before when you are sign up to the program, you choose the sub teams, and make sure that you choose sub team correctly for 8, 9, and 11, because the person that's in the group, it's in the group or in the breakout room, will be your teammate, and then we'll discuss together the project that you will make, will create in the program. Okay, so in the SDGs for quality educations, we have Nadia, and then in SDGs 8, decent work and economic growth, you have me, Alba, and SDGs 9, industry, innovations, and infrastructure, we have Miss Corey, and in 11 is SDGs 11, sustainable cities and communities, you have Farah. So my team will make this 4 breakout room, and you can choose the breakout room based on the SDGs. But while waiting for my team, my operator create a breakout room, I want to share a little bit example, right? Where we are talking about persona discussions method. So let's say like we are, I'm choosing I would say like I would say like my SDGs 8. So I would choose SDGs 8, decent work and economic growth. And I have to make some leading questions or like guiding questions about it. I could ask myself about how can youth-led cultural tourism become a major driver for a local economic growth. This is such an important problem that's happened in this where in this maybe when I see like in country in Indonesia, really there's a little bit problem with it because some youth-led cultural tourism it's not very popular in some part of country, and then how make it like a major driver for a local economic growth. Maybe like we can share more about the culture from social media, and then here's the persona that I can text, like the problem that's happened, like that real world problem that's happened is youth initiative in cultural tourism are often unsupported and disconnected from the broader tourism industry, right? Sometimes like people always looking for I would say like bigger company, but yet they are not like directly pointing the cultural. They are only like focusing on the business, but somehow the youth led cultural tourism they don't see it. Like even like the government they don't notice the existence of the youth led tourism itself, right? So how you could do like what is the solution for it? You would like maybe you would reach a ministry of tourism officer to let them know about you, and then also you can being a partnership with doing like a partnership with the local tour operator or some like local tour agencies, and also maybe like you can make some startup about youth tourism like company like startup. You can be a founder of the startup, right? Let me check if the group breakout room is ready. Okay, so guys, the breakout room is already created by my operator. Thank you for that. If you can see from the breakout room and then choose the SDGs that you want. Okay, so I'm gonna be on the SDGs 8, and my operator, my team is Fico and Hasbi will stay in the main room. If you have any questions, make sure ask now, and then we will meet again in the breakout room. Do you before that? Do you have any questions, guys?
Go ahead, everyone. If you have any question before you want to go into the appointed breakout room from our team, go ahead and ask Mr. Alba if there is any questionable question you want to ask about the breakout room or SDG itself. Go ahead, or maybe the mentorship. Go ahead if you want to ask.
Or maybe you want to take a little bit picture before we jump to the breakout room. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Mm-hmm. Like,
Here we go. We have a question here, Mr. Abba. To obtain a visa, are all the documents you provided in Google Drive is enough?
Yes, based on the our team that create the documents, yeah, I think it's enough. But if you have some problems, like because like the documents in the link, it's what our team that's recommend to give to the embassy, and then like we receive a lot of I mean the positive feedback that they use the link, like the document from the link. I hope also you will uh good feedback if you use the documents. But if you have like some feedback from the embassy, right? Maybe you can inform us first, and then like let's see that's how can we help your problem in this position, right? I think I will soon apply the visa. I can get feedback. Right. Okay. Okay. I think we ready for, or guys. I don't know. Should we start on the breakout room? Make sure that you choose the right breakout room. Okay, are you in the group? Okay, then let's see.
All right, guys.
Okay.
The mentor have already joined the appointed group. So Miss Nadia have joined the SDG 4. Miss Corey have been in the SDG 8, SDG 9, and Mr. Alba has already joined in the record room of SDG 8. So if you want to go ahead and join the appointed or what you want to be discussing about in the Korea itself, go ahead and join the breakout room. Go ahead, everybody. Hello, guys. Go ahead and pick of this chosen breakout room. If you want to discuss about quality education, go ahead and pick the breakout room of number 4, quality of education. If you want to discuss about decent work and economic growth, go ahead join the breakout room of 8. If you want to discuss about industry, innovation, and infrastructure, go ahead and join Miss Corey in the breakout room of number 9. And lastly, if you want to discuss about sustainable cities and communities, go ahead and join SDG number 11, Miss Farah, because the main room has already, or the main discussion is already about mentorship and so main room is not really functional right now. So go ahead and join the breakout room because that is the main session right now. So go ahead, Mr. Joseph, if you want to join the breakout room, go ahead. Miss Rose, go ahead and join the breakout room. Mr. Jewel, and yeah, go ahead. Can you give link again? It doesn't have a link. Just join the breakout room. Which one do you want to be appointed at, Mr. Jewel? Do you want to join the breakout room of number 4, 8, 9, or the 11 SDGs? Because we will be discussing grouping and mentoring the day of Korea Youth Summit itself. You want to be in the quality education? Okay, I will appoint you to Miss Nadia. Go ahead and join that. Mr. Joseph, what do you want to discuss? Quality education. Okay, all right. I will appoint you to that breakout room as well. Right. I think that is everybody. Right, Mr. Rose Sarmento, are you there? Hello, Mr. Rose. There is only you, Mr. Rose, that is haven't been appointed into the record room. Do you want to be in the ATG of number 4, quality education as well, or maybe the other ones like decent work, industry, and sustainable cities? All right, I think there is no response from Mr. Ross. I think he or she is busy. So I will let the breakout room discussion go on. After that, Mr. Albana will be moved again into the main room and will be ending the pre-orientation week after that. Thank you, everyone.